Hello, welcome back. It's a beautiful day today, and I have one more mod I have actually in my basement that's been sitting there forever, and that would be, of course, the basic yellow DRLs. I feel like a lot of G80s, G82s have them already installed, but most of the ones I've seen online and the ones I've seen in meets are darker color, dark blue, dark purple. There's the black ones, of course. They always look good with the yellows, but I haven't seen too many Alpine whites or just white M3, M4s with the yellow DRLs. And I've been a little hesitant because I'm not sure how well the white car will look with the yellow DRLs. So the only creator I've seen on YouTube with yellow DRLs that I follow is Thickwhip with his M4 GTS that he put yellow DRLs on, and I mean, I guess it looks good, but like he said in the video, I'm not sure whether or not I think it looks good because it's new or it actually looks good. And just like how I didn't like the G80s when I saw them on video when they first released, I'm not sure if the yellows will look good in real life. So the plan is probably put yellows on one side compared to the whites, and then we'll probably just move on from there. Yeah, I guess seeing in real life is the only way to know whether or not it actually looks good or not, experiencing myself. So that's why I actually got these from my favorite place, AliExpress, of course. These are the yellow DRL chips, but they actually come with I believe these are BMW heatsinks, so they probably ripped these heatsinks off like crashed G80s in China, or I don't know, they might have brought in a new, but these seems to already have the DRL chips mounted onto it with the heat epoxy and everything, so it actually is a direct swap without needing to break off the chips. So this way, if I don't really like the way it looks, it's actually just a few screws, take them on and off without needing to, put the old chip back on, risk damaging chips when you pry it off the old adhesive slash heat paste. So yeah, hopefully it will be a lot better than I expected, so I don't need to waste time putting it back on and off. So we'll see from there. So here's a look at the heatsink with the chips pre-mounted. Not sure if you can see, but there is like a layer of thermal epoxy that's pre-applied. So with a nice silicone waterproof seal on the outside, so hopefully these will fit perfectly without needing much adjustment. This is the right side, left, right. Just one LED installed. Doesn't look that bad. It's probably just showing up on video, the flickering, but it doesn't flicker in real life. And, I'm not sure you can't tell. It's definitely, like what other creators said, it's more vivid in real life than on camera for sure. But I don't dislike it. Yes, don't actually dislike it. We'll see once I do both. And this is the bigger inner one, and It's such a pain to get into. This last screw over here is blocked by this bar, so I had to use like my thumb to twist out the screw with just the bit itself. Such a pain. Really worthwhile to probably invest in like a thumb driver or something. Alright, so we're done with the driver's side. It's kind of bright out, so I'm not sure how well you can see. Yeah, you could see it. Of course, it doesn't flicker like this in real life, but I already went ahead and installed the inner one. You can see the inner versus outer, so it's always easy. The second side is always easier because the first side is always so experimental, trying to figure out what to do. So we'll go in and install the second one and see how it looks. Honestly, I think I can see the hype. I think if you have the laser lights with the little blue accent in the middle, the blue and the yellow does contrast pretty well and bring a pop of color to the front, especially if you have an all-white car like mine. But yeah. I think it looks mean, and it'll definitely add a little bit of color to the front of the car. I like it. It's one of those cases that, once again, it looks better in real life than on a photo or in a video. But for the price, I only pay like what, $100 something for the board and the heatsink altogether. Pretty simple. So I think it's pretty worth it, just for the little touch of color, the details. Really brings out the aggressiveness of the car, for sure.